Last time on Knights of the Roll Table, upon returning to Glorn, the party was warned by Raffaella that their benefactor Drake Bloodmoon had been captured, and that his messenger associate, the changeling Gustavo, was badly injured. After being healed by Melbin, Gustavo relayed to them that the purifiers from Averos were the ones responsible for the abduction. Putting the clues together, they surmised that some of the gods were worshipped by the evil elites around the realms were not real, except one name, Lolth, the Spider Queen and Goddess of the Underground. Melbin also read a book which detailed the demigods of the Fae, including a Lady Aranye. Determined to ask High Cleric Narsendrell about their findings, their rest was interrupted by a sudden appearance of shadowy creatures, purifiers, and a familiar dark mage who had somehow teleported into the temple and were now preparing to attack.
Everyone to roll initiative, and I will call out for you. Theo.
4.
Oh gosh. Sorry, buddy. Melbin.
13.
13. Igneous.
Also 13.
Okay. Who's got the better dexterity?
I imagine that would be me.
I have a 13.
Yeah.
Assume yours is higher than me.
Mine is 20.
Diedre.
Dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Yenni.
23.
Nice.
23.
Dirt.
We went in
Yenni.
order. What was the
With
highest?
the drop.
All the
Oh,
enemies.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Raffaella and Lucky are not actually in the room yet. So there's 5 sort of shadowy figures, the purifiers, in front of a shadow mage, who's the one with several rings around it, just for the sake of map clarification, and these big shadow creatures that are, just huge, scary looking things, are behind them, and they're just like floating. And the mage says to the shadow creatures, he kind of turns and says, "Get the beholder, take him out." And first up, though, is Yenni. You see this. You can place yourselves. Well, I'm gonna say y'all kind of came down at the same time. Boone is kind of right here. What do you want to do, Yenni? You're up first. So from the first purifier, you're about 40 feet. Everybody, yeah. So you're about 40 feet away from the purifiers. About 55 feet away from the shadow horrors, and 50 feet away from the mage, and 25 feet away from Boone.
Would a speed of 35 get me to melee distance, or would I have to whip it up?
I'll say you could get there.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm going to rush one of these purifiers. I guess we can go with the one that's likely closest by distance to me, so like whoever's
Like see right there.
straight ahead. Yeah.
Okay, straight ahead. Do you want to use a bonus action?
Yes, I will use a bonus action to rage, because these boys pissing me off.
Get that rage on.
All right.
And
What you want to do?
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in for the attack, but I'm actually gonna go in with a reckless attack, which gives me advantage. Oh yeah, 19.
19 will hit.
Yes. All right. That is. Where's that one and this one? So. Okay. 12 damage.
Okay. What type of damage is it?
This is slashing.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. So, and you have a magical weapon. So.
That is correct. Yes.
All right. So Yenni comes forth with the blood axe and slashes into this this shadow purifier and just kind of winces a little bit and kind of growls at you a little bit. Yeah. What else do you want to do?
I will go for the second attack. Swipe once, swipe twice.
Right.
This one's without advantage. It's just a regular attack.
Okay.
Is a 17 gonna hit?
17 will just hit.
Yes! Alright. Let's do that again. 15 this time.
15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It winces again. Ah! And it looks kind of hurt. Looks hurt. It's getting there.
Alright. Good
All right.
start.
And then that is your turn. Diedre, you are up.
I'm gonna pop over here and try to finish off the one that Yenni was attacking.
Okay.
I don't think
So
I can
you
get to
have-
where we're flanking.
Not quite. Not really.
Okay. Well, I'm still
Is your movement 35 as well?
30.
30. Oh,
The
okay.
rule is that your target has another enemy within 5 feet. That's the rogue thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, then, yeah.
Then yeah.
You do.
Then I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 13 and a 12 to hit. Do either of those hit?
Both of those will miss, unfortunately.
Oh, I do have
You-
a +1, so technically that'd be a 14.
Still misses.
Well, shoot.
You slash twice, and this thing just being hit by this this axe of Yenni's, you see as you slash at it, it kind of turns at you and sort of phases into a sort of a gaseous form, just really briefly, almost like a, and then does it again and just kind of smiles at you creepily. And you look into the eyes of this thing, and its skin under the hood, and it's wearing a mask across its mouth, but it's got this ashen gray skin, very elven in features, but almost like pale and translucent skin. But yeah, that's about all you can see. It's a little hard to tell what's up with these guys.
Not my best work.
All right. Next up is Boone. Boone is going to look at y'all and say, "Oh, I'm going to try to help you, if that's okay. I'm going to try to help you." And he is going to point a eye stalk at Yenni, and he is going to shoot a pink beam at you and go... and let's see what this does. The random table of Boone helping Boone things.
Boons.
Boons, yeah.
Boons.
We are getting boons. We are getting boons.
Yenni, give me a D12 roll.
6.
6. You gain the ability to stand up from prone using only 5 feet of movement. So normally it would take half of your movement. You kind of gain this ability. You just feel a little bit more dexterous and like, yeah. So if you are knocked prone, it only takes 5 feet as opposed to half your movement.
Got it. So if I do a push-up halfway through the fight, I can do a jumping jack right after.
Exactly. You can be like, huh, and just like flip up.
Nice. Cool.
That's Boone's turn. He's gonna move a little further back and be like, "Raffaella, Lucky, there's invaders." And it is Igneous' turn, followed by Melbin.
All right, so I'm actually going to take my little pearl of power that I got from the Mind Flayer bikers, and I stored the Bless spell in, and I'm going to cast Bless on 3 people. It's going to be myself and Yenni and Melbin.
Nice.
So as long as
Blessed.
I can concentrate, we will have adding. You can roll a d4. You can add a d4 to all attacks and saving throws.
All right. So remember that D4. That's pretty cool.
And then with my bonus action, because we heard them command somebody to attack Boone, I want to get in front of Boone. Kind of over here. And I'll use patient defense, which lets me take the dodge action. So I'm just going to be there ready. That'll be imposing disadvantage if people attack me. And if they run past me, I'll get an opportunity attack.
I like it. Awesome.
And that's it.
All right. Melbin, you're up.
All right. Since Iki did some protecting, I will not feel the need to do that, which is what I was going to do. Instead, I'm going to rush forward, which I just barely have enough movement for, and I will attack the closest purifier. Attacking the purifier. I will start with the hammer side of the ham axe. That's 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
That will hit.
Is the +4 on the attack roll? Yeah, it's on the attack roll. It's a 28.
It still hits. Doesn't matter. If it hits, you don't need to roll the D4.
Do you want me to roll all the damage at once?
Yes.
Or does the type of damage matter?
Let me know what the type of damage is, but you can...
Because it's 2 different types of damage. One with one side, one with the other.
Okay.
That's why I asked.
I mean, what type of damage is it?
I've got on the hammer side.
If it's a
bludgeoning.
magical weapon, then it's fine.
Oh yeah,
It's only if you're doing like acid cold, that it has.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So it's bludgeoning and slashing, but it's a magical weapon. So, all right. So I'll do the damage at the end. All right, and then for my other attack, it'll be. 14. Wait, is that math right? Yes. 14 to hit on the other one. So I think it's just one hits.
One hits, yeah.
11 damage.
11. Okay. All right.
That was with rolling that d4. That level.
Yes. Okay. Next up is the purifiers. So they're all going to go at the same time. All right. Let's see. You get multi-attack with a shadow blade. It's a natural 1 and an 11. So the first one's going to miss. Second one is... let's see.
Fumble
Number 2 is
charge,
going
right?
to come over to... Yeah, fumble charge. Number 2 is going to come over to Yenni, and we'll hit you at the 21.
Ooh. That's going to be a
That
hit.
That hits.
Okay, you take 5 points. It's only 5 points of necrotic damage. You take 5 points of piercing damage. I gotta get the dice.
I have resistance to piercing damage while I'm enraged.
So it's half. So you take 2 points of piercing damage
Nice.
plus 6. And then 13 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh. Okay.
So, and then your strength score is reduced by 4 points.
Strength
So just
score?
So just make a little note. What's your strength score?
Like 17?
Yeah, so it's reduced now to 13.
That seems bad.
Did I do the math right?
That seems bad for a barbarian.
Do I
It's
lose
gonna
my...
affect the attack roll, right?
Yeah, do
Mhm.
I lose my plus on that?
You can still attack, but it's going to.
But I don't get the bonus anymore.
You get the bless.
Yeah, but your attack rolls would be 2 less.
Yes.
Yeah.
And damage.
Okay.
All right. So keep track of that.
That's kind of scary, guys. I don't want them
you
to
just
do
see
that.
Yenni kind of get hit, and it's like, and Yenni kind of shrinks down a little bit.
Is Yenni still 10 years older? We didn't fix that, right?
Yenni is still 10 years old. She's got a little gray rogue streak in her hair, just a little bit. It's a little silver. The third one comes over to Melbin and makes 2 strikes at you. 13 and a 25. Does 25 hit?
25 hits.
Okay. So you will take 8 points of slashing damage, whatever that does to you.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 points of necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by 3.
By 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And number 4 is going to actually just... Actually, he's going to attack you too.
Me? Okay.
Yep. And, okay, so let's see. 2 attacks. Shadow Blade. Natural 1 and 25. So the first one whiffs. And the second one, you will take 10 points of slashing damage. And so 8 points of necrotic. And is it every time? Each time it is hit by this attack. Another 1 point off of your strength score.
Another one. Okay, so I'm down 4. Okay.
Yeah. And then the fifth one is going to stay the course and sort of guard the mage here. All right, the shadow horrors. They have a walk speed of 30 feet, so they're gonna go about here. And you see these things, and they kind of float through you. These big things just sort of approach, and they're just like Ghostbuster style, like the ghost just kind of goes through you, like, ugh! And they're floating. One of them is floating right towards Theo. The other one is floating towards Igneous. Doesn't quite get in range of you. Oh no, but it does have something. Okay. The first one, which is close to, actually, this is going to affect everybody. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Diedre and Yenni can do that with +4. And I think
And Yenni and
Is this
Melbin
an
can also add a
AoE?
D4.
Like an AoE type deal?
Ooh!
It's called Lashing Shadows. Each creature within 60 feet of the horror, except other horrors, must succeed on a DC 16 dexterity saving throw or take necrotic damage. So it's necrotic damage.
I'm at 28, so it probably doesn't matter anyways, unless there's it just helps me avoid damage.
And if it's half damage, you'll take no damage. I have that too.
Yeah.
Did anybody get below a 16? Theo.
Oh, Theo.
Everybody else got above a 16?
Yep.
I got a 30.
All right.
Do I get bonus for a 30?
Wow.
Do I heal?
Nope.
All right.
No, you do not.
You get spillover. Can I lend some of that dex? You come over and pick me up out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. All right. You take 25 points of necrotic damage, Theo. The rest of you see this coming. It's sort of like, and you manage to shield yourself. Melbin's able to shield it and kind of radiant energy. Diedre dodges out of the way of these kind of waves. Yenni's just able to shake it off. Iggy isn't affected by it. He's able to dodge it, but Theo is blindsided, is not sure what to do, and just gets this life energy sucked out of him. The other one is going to do the exact same thing. So I need everybody again to make a dex save.
You said +5 or +4, Matt?
4. 4.
I'm at 17.
That succeeds.
13.
10.
Will fail. 10 will fail.
So I rolled a crit on the first one. That's how I had a 30, and now I rolled a 1. So it's an 11, but that's not 16.
It's a 16 total?
No, it's an 11 total. With
Oh,
my bless bonus, which was also a 1.
But you have evasion, right?
Yeah. Which is just half
Okay.
damage.
Okay. So, if you failed, you will take 33 points of necrotic damage. But it loses the ability and it has to recharge for it. So, might not be able to do that again. We'll see.
If I survive that long.
If you survive. All right. That's its ability. Those are the shadow horrors.
They were horrible.
Horrible.
Theo's unconscious.
Oh.
Ooh, wait.
Didn't even get a turn
Because
off.
I was taking the dodge action, I make dexterity throws with advantage. Rolling again. It'd be hard to
Alright.
do worse. 28. All right, I'm clear. Yes.
Okay,
Hey, Theo,
so
I
you do
dodged
not
again.
take-
Uh-oh.
Theo falls to the floor unconscious.
Uh-oh.
Now it's the mage's turn. The mage is going to say, I would really like to spend time fighting with you and playing with you, but I don't have time for that. We have to get back to business. And he reaches out his hand and sort of twists his fingers almost unnaturally. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Things you don't want the DM to say.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so slowly from the central point here, actually, I'm just gonna do it right here.
Should be 8
From the
across,
central
basically.
point, this from the center of the floor, this green, gaseous, nasty substance starts floating around, and a fog starts growing around your feet, and it starts coming up around your legs, and you start breathing. You kind of notice, like, oh no, what is happening? It's acidy. It's like ozone, but it's burning, and your lungs start filling with this terrible, stench. And I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody in the circle?
Everyone in the circle.
Yeah.
So Iggy does not have to.
I'm
Theo
fine.
does not have to.
And Yenni, don't forget your plus. Yenni and Diedre both get +4, and Yenni, don't forget your D4.
That'll be a 15.
Notes.
for me.
Natural 20.
18 for Yenni.
30.
18. All right. So everybody takes half damage. You take 11 points of poison damage.
I'm immune to disease.
Uh,
That's why I asked. Okay, so how much?
It's just poison. 11. It was 23 halved, so it's 11.
Okay. Oof. I am not looking good.
Yeah. All right. That's its turn. Theo, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Okay. How do I do that in this? 2 failure.
Oh gosh. All right. So you can mark down 1 failure. Okay, 1 failure. Top of the round, Yenni, you are up. You are surrounded by this green fog that does not smell good. You've managed to kind of hold your breath, and you're just pissed off anyway. So what do you want to do? These things are still in front of you.
I guess I'm just gonna take 2 big swings at the guy I already hit. Or wait, did the second one hit me more recently? Whichever one most recently hit me.
The second one.
Okay.
Yeah, second one recently hit you.
All right, then I turn around and I sort of like throw the axe in his direction. Not throw,
Okay.
but throw my weight behind the axe in his direction.
Got you. You got it.
Okay. Okay, 17.
That'll hit.
Yeah. Let's go. That's 14 damage on that one.
Okay. Slashes down with the axe. And it winces in pain, just kind of smiles at you under the mask.
And
You have another attack?
Yeah, let's go for that.
Smizing. You can tell by the eyes that it's smiling.
Yeah. It's kind of smizing. Yep.
Oh yeah, 18 to hit now.
That will hit.
Heck yeah. Okay. 15 damage on this one.
15. Okay. All right. Another attack. It kind of goes through. You see it kind of phase out a little bit. It's not like the creature that you're hitting is not solid, but the purifier just kind of winces in pain a little bit, but then like reconstitute in a solid form, and sort of it's got this kind of ethereal phasing kind of quality to it. Just then, that's your turn. Do you want to move?
No, I'm gonna
Bonus
stay
action?
where I am.
All right. Just then, you have from the stairs, two figures come rushing in. Raffaella runs down, sees Theo unconscious on the ground, and runs over to the orc, and she is going to cast Cure Wounds on Theo, and that'll be 17. You heal for 17. Theo takes a breath. You can't leave me now. Not yet.
Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Then behind Raffaella, Lucky runs down. You see Lucky running forward, and he puts his hands together almost like in a kind of a pushing move. You know, one of those cool like a Street Fighter sonic boom, poof, and this large gust of wind blows the poison air away off to the side, and for all intents and purposes just kind of pushes it to the back of the chamber where none of you are.
Nice.
That is Raffaella's turn. Diedre, you're up.
All right. This mage dude. Well, I guess I want to hit him, but if I hit him, I'm gonna get invoke an opportunity attack. Screw it. I still want to go hit him.
Okay.
Is he concentrating on like a spell, right?
Cloud Kill.
Does he look like he's concentrating on that?
He is concentrating.
Okay, cool. Because I haven't gotten to use my Mage Slayer feat,
Nice.
Oh.
and I want to try and disrupt.
Slay that mage.
everything. Yeah. So I'm gonna throwing myself into the fray with reckless abandon. I'm gonna hurl myself past these two and attack this mage, putting myself in harm's way, but with the hope that I will reap the benefits of stopping whatever this guy's trying to do.
So these the two purifiers are going to attack you.
You could disengage from one.
You could disengage from one.
That's a bonus action.
So the first one was a 23, and then actually they only attack once with their reaction. So 23 is the first one.
I mean, yeah, that'll
Yeah.
hit me. But I do have my uncanny dodge, so I can have the damage. But let's see what the damage is first.
Okay. So that is 8 slashing damage.
I'm just gonna take it. Oh wait, there's more. There's more.
9 necrotic damage, and your strength score goes down 2 points.
So if I want to half that, that would become
8. It'd be 8 points.
okay. Does that? Am I able? I guess it's just the damage that I have. So the strength thing is probably still full.
The strength thing is just still affects you.
Okay, we're just mentally gonna remember that. Is that permanent? That's just like for the duration of the fight.
You don't know.
Well, are you gonna tell me so that I can fix my strength score after the fact? If I
will.
Okay.
I'll tell everybody.
I adjusted my strength score in the app, but also wrote down what it was beforehand.
Yeah.
That way I can just change it back if DM willing. I can do that.
Mm-hmm. You can, there is a way to change it back. It's not permanent, I will say that. Just
okay. All right. Well, with all of that being done, luckily I don't really rely on my strengths too much here. So
that was the first attack.
Oh.
There's another one. There's another one that you went by.
Cool.
It rolled a 25.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
So 7 plus 8, so 15 total damage. So half is 7.
I think I can
And
only
then
do
you're-
that reaction once.
Yeah, so 15 damage.
Yep.
And then your strength score goes down by 1.
Key.
Is there a minimum amount of strength that it takes to like lift a dagger?
We'll get to
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
We'll get to that.
I may have made some mistakes, guys. This might not be my most brilliant moment, but that's, isn't that part of the fun of playing the game, right?
Yep. Doing stupid stuff is what this game's all about.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try and hit this guy, using my dexterity, obviously.
Okay.
I'm stupid. I should just use my lightning more. Oh well.
That's okay.
Totally forgot I even had that. Alright, well, here we go. That's gonna be a 14. Am I gonna hit him? Oh wait, actually that'll be a 15 to hit. My bad.
Yes.
Yay!
Hey!
Okay.
Worth it.
I hit him
Huzzah.
for 12 damage, and if he's concentrating, he... Yes.
Gotta roll for it.
Yeah, but so anyways, 12 damage, and
yeah,
then...
so he gets stabbed and he's like, ah! And then the fog cloud kill goes away in the back of the room.
Oh, okay.
Poof, and it just dissipates.
So
Yeah,
just
he took
as an
12
FYI, because I might forget this, and just to keep me honest, I also have advantage on saving throws against spells cast by creatures within 5 feet of me. So
Okay.
don't let me forget to take that advantage.
All right.
Keep
Any
close to
spells
that mage.
you have? Cool. All right. That is Diedre's turn. Boone is going to... Boone's going to go, followed by Igneous and Melbin. So Boone is going to turn towards Igneous. Say, hold on, I got you! And go ahead and roll a d12, Iggy.
The one dice my cat dropped. Here we go. 11.
11. Your skin tone / color has a tendency to change with your mood. It can range from subtle to extreme.
Great. Perfect.
So,
Just what I was
how do you
hoping
feel
for.
right now?
Distressed.
Okay, so what color are you?
Violet.
Okay, so Igneous's skin just turns a brilliant shade of violet purple, from charcoal to this kind of glowing purple, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what that just did."
Pretty.
Yeah. And that's his turn. So Igneous, it's your turn, followed by Melbin.
All right. I'm hoping this new skin color gave me superpowers, but it didn't. I'll attack this horror in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
My staff. Once. That's a 20. And I'll try to stunning strike it if that hits.
That'll hit.
So the damage is 10. Stunning strike's a con save.
Con save, okay. I roll a 6.
Oh. It's stunned till my next turn.
All right. I don't think it doesn't have immunity or resistance to being stunned, shockingly, as a creature. I don't know how, but you did it. You just punched into this creature of mist and sinew and
I realigned its key.
Like, and it goes. And it's almost like it ran out of breath, if it had breath. Awesome. Anything else?
Yeah, that's only one attack in. I'll just run right through it up to, what are they called? The
Purifiers.
Pretenders, Drifters, Purifiers. Right through it up to the Purifiers and continue it to attack the Purifier all the way on the side.
Okay.
So first attack was an automatic miss, no good. But then I will... if I haven't hit it, I don't know that I can do Flurry of Blows.
Yeah, you can't.
But I can attack once as a bonus action, so I'll do that. Oh my god, that's another one. Both automatic misses.
You go through this shadow horror, this big scary thing. You're like, be right back, and then you kind of like go forward. But going through it, just sort of, even though it's stunned, it still has this like, oh, that did not feel good. And you go to swing at this purifier and just whiff. You just I can't quite focus. It's like they fogged up your eyes a little bit, and you just see violet arms flying through the air. Not quite at your best, bless you. But that's your turn. Melbin, you are up.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Misty Step. Melbin disappears in a puff of silvery smoke and reappears on the other side of the mage over by Diedre. Spend that slot before I forget. And then I'm going to attack the mage.
Okay.
Just for clarity, I do not get advantage, right? That's a rogue thing?
Right.
Okay. I got a bunch of weird powers, and I need to make sure I'm using them.
Yeah. You got it. Right. Y'all have enough going on.
Oh, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. All right. Swinging with the hammer first.
Yep. If you don't hit this guy, I think you just hit him based on your bonus alone. So you would have to roll a natural 1 to not hit him.
29 to hit.
Yes, you hit him.
All right. And I'm going to Divine Smite this.
Yeah.
Let's see. How's that work again? I always have to look this up. Sorry. I am going to use...
Just use a spell slot based on the level. You get two I think it's like 2d6.
It's 2d8 for a first level
2d8.
plus 1d8 if I go higher. So I'm going to use a second level spell slot. So I get my normal d8, 2d8 for the first. Yeah, so 4d8. Let's see what happens.
Yep. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
27.
27 radiant? Or is that with the attack?
That was with the attack. So most of that was
27. Gosh. All right.
How's he look?
He's still alive.
Okay.
But he is very hurt.
Then I'm going to turn my ham axe around and hit him with the axe. A natural 20.
Oh!
Plus 3, plus 9. So whatever, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna do more. And I'm gonna go ahead and spend another spell slot just in case to to do another divine.
I'm just gonna tell you, you won't need it.
Then I won't do that. It feels right though. All right, so some damage.
He looks real weak. So you're like, I don't think I need to.
But I still get to roll 2 dice.
Yeah. Double the dice.
10 plus 6, 16, I think, or 22. I don't remember if you don't re-roll you don't get the bonus twice, right?
No, just
Okay.
the dice.
Yeah, then 16.
Describe your victory on the mage.
Melbin raises his hammer axe above his head after he smacks the hammer into the mage, and the mage doubles over, and then he flips it around and he slices off the mage's head.
Oh!
Take that!
That will be my turn.
So, yes, all right. That is a turn. He's not very powerful. I mean, he was a powerful mage, but he did not have great hit points or armor class. So
I figured I'd just get him out of the way.
that Misty Step. Diedre's a little miffed because you just took away her target, but
I
Got
made
bigger,
a
oh
lot of sacrifice for Jack's squad.
and Melvin's like, I will teleport.
You inspired me to do that.
It's like teamwork. Okay. With that, okay, this changes things because with that, the portal that was there goes away. These when the mage falls headless, it rolls in between. There's this moment of silence when everybody's just like, and they see this mage head. And the purifiers look down and they kind of look back where the portal was, and they're like, like, oh, we just lost our ride.
Can I
so
that spin the hammer axe in my hand, just like sort of intimidatingly? Not actually trying to intimidate. I just would like to kind of scare.
That's a free action. Sure,
Yeah.
you can just. All right, that's your turn. So now okay. What would the villains do? Let's see. Well, they're just gonna keep fighting because they have that's what they're programmed to do. So, Shadow Assassin number 1 is going to run back to Melbin to make an attack. Yenni, you do get an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna take it. Do it. 19.
Oh, that'll hit.
Oh, and that, my axe has a thing. Yes, I crit on 19.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
what did I do?
I'm literally gonna cut the legs off from under him.
Oh
now.
my god!
So
Take 'em
let's see.
These guys are not real humans. They're like shadowy figures. So if you're listening to this and all the violence is caused, not real people. Cartoon violence.
18, 23.
Oh, yes. It is in a lot of pain. You slice into the legs. They kind of phase through, but he's like, you will not succeed. You will fall. But it rushes towards Melbin, and it's going to attack Melbin twice. First attack is 22.
That hits.
Second attack is 18.
That does not hit.
Okay, the one that hits, 7 points of slashing damage. And 6, 2, 8, 11 points of necrotic damage. And you go down 2 points on your strength score.
Jeez.
What is your strength score at?
14.
Okay, you're still fine.
Am I?
That's
I am really badly hurt. right now. Like,
You're very badly hurt.
brink of death.
All right. Okay. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to attack Yenni. 16 to hit. And a 15 to hit.
16 hits, 15 does not hit.
Okay. 7 points of slashing damage. Oh, that was not good. And then 9 points of necrotic damage. More life-sucking energy. So that's 16 total damage. Plus you lose 2 points off your strength score.
Bleh.
What is your strength score at?
11.
Ooh. Your axe is starting to feel kind of heavy. It's like, it's like you just got kind of hit in the solar plexus, and you're like, oh god, what is going on? I need to bench more. Number 3 is going to rush up to Diedre, attack you twice. 14, probably going to miss, and 11, probably going to miss.
Oh yeah, those will both miss.
Yeah. And then 4 and 5 are both going to... The last 2 are going to attack Igneous, because it's right there. So 13, 12...
Miss.
Nope. Another freaking natural 1.
Dodge.
And 25.
Ooh, smack.
8 points of slashing damage plus 6, 12, and 2, 14 points of necrotic damage. So that's 20 points total. Plus 4 points off your strength score.
Oh,
That was a good hit. So it just reaches into you, kind of shadowy, phasing into your chest, and it pulls it back out, and you just feel all this strength and the necrotic energy kind of phases you for a second and shudders you and chills you, and your bones start to bristle a little bit. You're feeling kind of like really weak right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the shadow horrors are first going to see if they can recharge their lashing shadow effect. Nope. And yes. Okay. One of them got it back. But it is going to run forward. One of them is going to run forward to Boone and make a attack. 3 attacks. 1 with the bite, 2 with its claws.
Wait, that one's stunned.
Oh, that's stunned. You're right.
It's going to miss a turn.
It's going to miss a turn. So that one can't do anything. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to put a little circle around it. So the other one will actually roll up to... Well, no, it had an order, so it's actually going to use its movement to go up to Boone. And it's going to make those attacks.
Not Boone.
Oh, guys, oh. Just hear him say.
But his very useful power to change me colors.
Yeah, I know. How will you ever survive without it?
You changed my colors.
16. Oh, well, that was not a great roll, so Boone might be okay. Yeah, it actually kind of swipes at Boone and makes a bite, and Boone's actually able to kind of like dodge some of its stalks out of the way and floats backwards, and he's surprisingly nimble trying to dodge this thing. It tries to attack 3 times and every time missed. So Boone does a great job, and you hear Lucky say, "Hey, boy, nice job there, fella." He's like, "Thank you, I still don't like this thing." All right, that is all of the shadow horrors. The mage is dead. Theo, you are up.
Okay, my first turn.
I mean, you are a heavy hitter, dude.
Yeah. Okay,
16 weasels.
Polymorph everybody.
No, not today.
Yeah, let's try. Why don't you try to see what that happens?
All right. First
DM learns
thing,
from their mistakes.
he's going to first do his bonus action to get his Circle of the Shepherd spirit. He's going to actually. Theo's going to move up a little bit, and then he'll cast the unicorn spirit, which is 60 feet. So I think that'll get everybody. I think except maybe Boone and Lucky within it, and then he's going to
60-foot radius.
60 foot total, 30-foot radius. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, it'll actually get Boone too.
Okay. And he's going to cast.
It will not get Melbin.
Is it
won't
centered
get
on you,
Melbin.
or do you pick where it's centered?
I want it to. I can pick. So I want it to hit Melbin and us for sure.
Okay.
If it doesn't hit the people in the back, that's okay. They're NPCs.
Yeah. So you can get everybody. You can get everybody in this area.
Okay, that's who I want to get. All our main characters here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Mass Cure Wounds,
Oh yeah.
which will be 3d8 plus my spell. Oh, that was a terrible roll. So that'll be 11 plus because of the unicorn.
Oh gosh. Do I need to find a unicorn and put it on the field?
No, you don't have to do that. Because of the unicorn, it's only the spirit.
Right.
Everybody gets another 10, so everybody heals 21 points.
I needed that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Theo's
And,
back.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you,
All right.
Master Theo.
Okay, let's just finish it up.
Good move. All right, top of the round. Yenni,
So just the one guy near me now, right?
just the one. Yeah, just the one is near you.
Okay.
Iggy's got 2. Diedre has 1. Melbin's got 1. Theo just healed you, and there's a unicorn behind you, kind of floating.
Unicorn.
And then there's 2 shadow horrors. One of them is stunned, but the other one is kind of going after Boone.
Got it.
And there's a mage head.
I'm saving that for later. But for now,
Gross.
I'll attack the current purifier that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Got it.
Is a 13 gonna hit?
13 will not hit, unfortunately.
Oh, let's try that again.
It's gonna miss.
Got it. Okay, nat 1, but thankfully I'm lucky, so I can re-roll once. Yeah.
Zach, is your bless still going?
Oh, that
Yes.
one became a nat 20, baby!
Oh, yeah!
Woo!
And on that first,
I was just,
That one, and you used
Awesome.
lucky, and then you got a nat 20.
I was psyching
and that's
about.
two.
That-
that's 2
that is
crits in a
lucky.
row.
I'm like,
It's like
nah!
you got a crit. You got a crit on your last turn. So this bloodlust it overcomes Yenni, and she attacks.
Oh, jeez, this one's gonna be. Oh my god, that's gonna be 36 points of damage right there.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
That's intense. It's still alive,
Jeez.
but it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like. You will fall to the might of the darkness. The Dark Queen will consume you. That's what he says.
Hey, Yenni, did you?
He has terrible breath, by the way.
Did you use your D4 when you were?
I did add the D4. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Darn.
All right. That's your turn.
That will be it. I don't think I have any more attacks.
Okay. Raffaella is up, and then after her, it's Diedre. I am aware of what time it is. I'm trying to come up with a good stopping point here. For
I think
everybody.
Lucky is after Raffaella.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, because she ran in first.
Yeah, I think it was
So
Yenni,
it's-
Raffaella, Lucky, Diedre.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So Raffaella, then Lucky, then Diedre. Okay. All right. So anyway, Raffaella is going to reach out a hand to one of the creatures that is around Igneous. She's actually going to move up a little bit. And oh, you know what? She's probably going to do this to the one near Boone, because Boone's in trouble. So she's going to reach out a hand to the one near Boone, who's being kind of approached by these two large, scary figures, and she's going to say, "Go stand against the wall."
Nice.
And she's going to cast Suggestion. Okay, sorry, I'm flipping as fast as I can. It actually succeeds. That's 22. Got a +3 to Wisdom, surprisingly. All right. Well, that didn't work. Sorry, gang.
Or Boone.
Yeah. Just, they're stronger than I thought. Then Lucky. Oh, Lucky. He is going to kind of look at what she just did, and okay, he's going to say, "Oh, maybe I can help that with that, Raffaella." And he is going to reach out also towards the shadow horror. And this time it's going to make a charisma save. Rolled a 5 + 4. High charisma, but it fails. And this shadow creature just disappears. Just
Nice.
it's like, all right, well, he'll be back, but for a while he'll not be bothering us. So
Good enough.
That's Lucky's turn. One of the shadow horrors is gone. Is the other one able to move, Igneous, or is that happen?
Not till my turn.
Not till your turn. Okay, gotcha. All right, so now it's Diedre's turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna attack this guy between the guy that Melbin's engaged with and this guy that I'm got to my butt here. Who looks like I can just take him down real quick.
Yeah. Between those two, you do a quick who looks hurt.
Well, I guess if I attack the one Melbin's on, then I get my advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just do that then.
Okay.
That'll be a 19 and a 20 to hit.
Both of those will hit.
Well, just one, but yeah. Okay. That's gonna be 14 damage plus 25, so 39 damage.
Oh, you take him out, and this is the first time one of the purifiers has gone away. As you stab it and kind of, pierce through its skin, this kind of shadowy, almost there but not quite there presence. It shimmers a bit and then just kind of implodes upon itself and just sort of black holes into its center core and disappears.
Oh, now that's interesting.
Fizzles away in this kind of puff of shadowy smoke.
I'm going to use my bonus action to... I'll take... Actually, I'm just going to hang out on this guy. I'm good.
Okay. All right. It is Boone's turn. And then it's Igneous's turn. Boone. Boone is actually going to rush forward to this stunned shadow creature. And it's going to bite it. Don't you hurt my friends. And just large. You forget, Boone has been pretty chill, and he's a weird looking dude, but you forget he's a beholder. He's got a 4-foot wide mouth, and it just bites down this huge mouth on top of it, and 21 will hit. So that is going to be 14 points of damage on this shadow creature. It doesn't look too phased, but that's what he does. Then it's Igneous' turn.
All right, I'm going to wail on these guys that are on top of me. First attack, 11. Oh my god, I got a 1, and a 2. All right, second attack, 22. There we go.
Yeah. 22.
So that's going to be 6 damage. Wow, rolled a 1 on damage again. And then I'll flurry of blows. 2 more attacks on the same guy.
Okay.
It's going to be an 18.
Yeah.
And another automatic miss.
Oh.
So that 11 damage for the 18.
11. Okay. Just poof, poof, poof. And it's a weird kind of sensation punching into these guys, because it's almost like you're punching rubber. So it's like there's a little bit of bounce back to them. It's phasing through them a little bit. It's like they're there but not there. It's a weird feeling.
Let me try a stunning strike on that last hit.
Okay. All right.
So Constitution save.
Con save. All right. That's a 10.
Stun him.
And
but the other one's up. The shadow horror is back.
The other one's is able to move, and he kind of just starts moving his limbs after Boone has just bit through him, and he kind of looks at him, and Boone's like, what just happened? This guy's moving now. All right, so that's Igneous' turn. Melbin, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna come over here to where the purifier that's by Diedre is, and I'm going to attack it. I'm just gonna roll all my attacks. Bless is still there, Zach?
Yes.
I think it's still there as long as Zach is alive, or Igneous is
No,
alive.
I thought it was concentration.
So if these guys start wailing on me, it could go away.
That's true.
So 30 for one and 20 for the other.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
both those hit.
And I'm gonna use Divine Smite with both those.
Ooh.
I don't like these guys. They keep taking away my strength.
Yeah, they're no joke.
All right, so I'm doing 2 level 1 spell slots for this. So that's 2 additional plus. Yeah. That's
Let me know what your radiant damage is.
okay. 17 is the radiant.
Okay, so double that.
34 then. And then the other damage, which is with just like normal weapon one, is 21. So 34 plus 21 is 55.
Okay, you hit it with your axe, and then you kind of slam down with this smite, this radiant energy, and it just and kind of blows away, phasing into the ether with this bright, blinding light. And you notice that as you do that, the other ones kind of wince and shudder upon themselves. They kind of curl in a little bit. This radiant energy that's nearby caused all of them to kind of have a little bit of fear. In fact,
Nice.
They are shadow creatures after all. So one of them just is destroyed.
Do I get a sense that they're fiends?
No, but you do get a sense that they are undead.
They're undead. Okay. Too bad I'm not a cleric.
But you're a paladin.
Yeah, I know.
You have divine abilities. Yeah, clerics with undead, no joke. All right. So with that, there are 3 of these things left, and 1 shadowy thing, and one of them is banished. And Raffaella says, "We are taking the advantage. We need to drive them out. Push them back towards the back of the room." And so number 2 is going to attack Yenni. Actually, it's going to sort of look around and kind of nod at the other 2 that are attacking Igneous, and it's going to run. it's going to make a break for it. So it's going to run towards sort of what it senses is the outer wall. Yenni, you get a attack of opportunity.
Aw, yeah. Let's see what we get. Oh, a 10.
10 will miss. So, and it speeds through. It actually has a pretty fast speed, so it makes it all the way to the wall. The others will do the same thing, except one of them is stunned, so it can't move, but the other one is actually going to move. So, Igneous, you can take an attack of opportunity on number 5.
Woo! 17.
17 will hit.
8 damage.
Pa! Okay. All right, you kind of punch it in its back, and it's like, ah, ow, ow, ow. She's kind of walking away like, ow, god damn it. You know, she's reaching behind like, ow, you punched me in the back. And and then the shadow horror who is kind of, it just sort of growls at Boone, and is it gonna run? Should it run? Doesn't have the same ability. You know what it's gonna do is it's going to. It does get its. Oh, I have to. For that. It does get its lashing shadows back. So I need everybody.
No.
To make a dexterity saving throw.
Diedre, you get +4.
Yenni and Melbin, you get +4.
+4 or plus a D4?
D4, yeah. Sorry, my bless isn't as good as your aura.
No, I
was
would have
dex,
preferred.
right?
I would have preferred the +4.
That'll be a 22 for me.
Okay.
9.
29.
16.
Ooh, 16 just saves.
20. Dirty 20.
All right. If you rolled under a 16, which I think was just Theo, everybody else succeeded.
Theo, come on.
I'm not that fast.
Theo, you're going to take 29 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
How you looking, bud?
Hanging in there. Barely.
Again.
All right.
Is the unicorn concentration?
Hold
Let me see.
hold on, Raffaella and Lucky need to do that too. And Boone.
What's the range on that thing?
Next. 60 feet. That succeeds. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, Lucky fails. Raffaella fails. Okay, so 29.
And it doesn't say concentration. It's not a spell.
Lucky,
Nice.
Lucky, and the unicorn will say it stays. That's fine. Just kind of flickers a little bit. Lucky and Raffaella take this wave of energy, and they are not able to sustain it. And they kind of double over a little bit. Boone just kind of shakes it off. All right. That's the Shadow Horror's turn, and the mage is dead. And Theo, you're up.
Okay. So, we're gonna summon some friends to help us out. we're going to use Conjure Woodland Beings to summon some Fae. And we're going to summon 2 Quicklings.
Oh, gosh.
And Quicklings, I
Nice.
think we've had them before.
Zip and Zop.
Zip and Zop. We are going to summon Zip and Zop.
Oh, gosh.
And they're going to come in. And Theo goes, oh, hi. Why don't you go ahead and hurt our enemies over there? And so, when do you want to do their turn? Should I roll an initiative for them?
Just right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they have 120 feet of movement. They make 3 dagger attacks. All right. I just
Okay. And where are they? They're.
I'm gonna have
Wherever
them,
they want to be.
yeah, kind of wherever.
Yeah. So what do you want them to do? Attack the.
How many's left? So 3 dagger attacks. So what I'm gonna say is they're gonna go, like, one's gonna come over and attack there, and then he'll go over and attack. And so each of them will go to each of the purifiers and do an attack on each of them.
Okay. All right. Give me 3 dagger attacks. Oh, they're. Oh, so okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah, they're just kind of like going between those 3. Yeah, so they'll
So each one of them
have-
of them gets attacked twice. Gotcha.
correct.
All right. So
All right,
for
so
purifier number 2
18,
hits,
23,
hits,
16,
hits,
9,
misses,
17,
hits,
and 27.
hits.
And do I do one more, or was that it?
I think that was it.
All right, so all but 1, and their damage is D4 plus 6. All right, so we got a 10, a 9, a 10, a 10, and a 7.
Okay. I'm gonna say with these attacks, the quicklings just and like right as these purifiers are making it to the wall, they get multiple shanked and stabbed, and the quicklings take them out.
Hey.
The one that's near Igneous, they don't. Well, actually, he has disadvantage, so they actually have advantage on the attack against that guy. So they
Roll
also take
again.
him out. They also take him out.
Where'd he go?
Bam.
I like these guys.
Quicklings, boom. They were hanging on, but yeah. All right, that is their turn. The purifiers are done. They have been eliminated, and you notice that with that, the shadow horror kind of stops and looks around a little bit, and just kind of fades away. It just sort of fizzles out and fades into the air, and loses consistency. It's almost like they were tethered by something else, maybe one of the other mage or one of the purifiers, but with the sort of non-existence of its allies, it disintegrates and phases out. And after a minute, the other one never comes back. So
Nice.
we've effectively survived the shadow army attack.
Good job, everyone.
Raffaella turns to you. And the quicklings are still around, by the way, Theo? Or
Yeah,
are
they're going to be
are they around for 4 hours?
Just doing
No.
laps.
Yeah, up to an hour.
Oh gosh. Yeah,
Which-
they're just doing laps around
which-
the sun. Wow,
yeah.
that place is great. Oh, I really like this place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is much better than the Feywild. Oh, that's great. Oh, look at this. Wow. What's this?
Yeah, so they're
Oh.
causing general chaos.
Hey, I found this place down at the bottom. It's really cool. Yeah, you come with me. Oh, who are those guys?
I organized your closet.
Now it's disorganized.
Don't go into my closet. You got anything to eat? Okay, we already ate it. Raffaella, as all that's happening, Raffaella says, is everyone all right? Good work, everyone.
I am feeling very weak. Are we all like severely deficit of strength still, or did that resolve?
No, you are still strength deficits for sure. After some
My
time,
strength is 4.
Theo, Melbin, give me a medicine check. Wow.
I also
Yeah, you're having trouble lifting up your arms, Igneous. You're just like, oh, it's like you just did a bunch of rock climbing.
I'm gonna
Your
lay down
forearms-
literally right here.
15.
I have lesser restoration that I can cast still, so I'll I don't know if that'll. I'll come over and cast that on Igneous and see if lesser restoration does it. And a disease, a condition affecting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I guess that's none of the things.
De-strengthed.
Does the reduction last until the target finishes a short or long rest?
Okay, well, I mean, I'd still
I
give
am
it a
resting.
try, but I'll roll a medicine too then.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, and I got a 15
11.
on my medicine check.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you get the sense that it's going to take more than the magical spell. It's going to take time to gain back your strength. It's not just going to be with the effect of a spell, but yeah. All right. Raffaella says, we narrowly dodged a bullet, but that means somehow they got in. I don't know how they found us. They managed to breach our defenses. That's never been done before. Does anybody have any ideas of
Where's
how
the grung?
Where's the... You mean Ganok?
Yeah.
He's... Well, I think he went with Coach. He went with... I can...
Well, he
try to-
ain't here, and he knows
can
where
try to,
here is.
Well,
Perhaps-
He does, but...
Perhaps one of the knights we rescued has betrayed us all and given them
and-
access.
you will also remember that Sozeb was here and then left,
Oh yeah.
so he kind of knows where this is.
Well, that's
He
true,
doesn't
but-
really know where it was. He got teleported in, and he teleported out. Could
There's
be
no
anywhere.
like,
But-
there's no like a
but
star
there-
69 for teleport.
There are defenses that he wouldn't be able to find his way. Well, I mean, he is a fiend, but still, it doesn't seem he's more of a fiend. And these were shadow undead creatures. It's a different kind of.
Different unions.
I can try to contact Ganok, but I don't think.
I still think
I
we
don't
should
think
reach out
he's-
to the vampire.
I'm gonna just lie right here. I'm gonna be fine. Theo,
Well,
if you want to cuddle, that'd be nice.
Okay, come here, big guy.
Igneous lies down. Theo goes over and kind of rests, and then as you are all licking your wounds and trying to figure out how these guys found you, and wondering if you are still safe in this bastion of safety that's been hidden, but now even your safe house has been breached, seemingly not knowing where this has come from, and you're still trying to figure out some clues of what this all means, trying to figure out who to talk to. That's where we're going to end tonight's.
Raffaella, before anything else
Yes.
happens,
Yes?
I want to make my intentions known. Raffaella, I'd like to ask you to be my wife in holy matrimony.
Oh
And
my
he'll
god!
present the ring that he made out of Rebecca's wool. It would be an honor, and I think we'd bear great children.
I feel like we skipped a few steps.
Shh!
And that's where we're going to cut this session.
Oh. Boone could officiate. It would be great.
Oh, we're all gathered here.
Hey, I'm so happy to see everybody.